Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to my channel. Another video, another analysis. Liverpool against Burnley. It was a nice match tonight. We watched really a very good match. Even it was one of the first loss for Liverpool after almost 4 years at the Anfield. Really, it was a harmful loss for the Reds fans and also for club and for the players, but they deserve to lose this match because they did everything in all over the minutes of the match, but they didn't know how to score a goal. They need something. So thank you for your subscription and your comments and also your likes. So don't forget to subscribe again, the others who didn't subscribe yet, and we will go to the analysis, but after this pause. So this match we saw that club enters with a different lineup. Maybe he wants to give a chance to different players, maybe because we have so many matches during the Premier Leagues and also the Cups competitions, so they need to change sometimes just to give the chance to others to not make them tired. But this didn't work. Also in this match, Liverpool didn't score for almost 365 minutes. So many problems in all over the Red Stadium, many problems inside this team. They must work together to fix this before they lose the chance to get the first position. They are right now in the 4th position, and they will be, maybe we can say they may be in the 6th one if Everton or Tottenham win their matches, because they still have to play one match to be equal with the other teams. So today club enters with a different lineup. Alisson we have in the as defenders, we have Matip, we have Fabinho, and in the two sides we find Robertson and also the Arnold. These we know them, and in the mid side we find Shaqiri, we find Alcantara, and we find Wijnaldum. And as strikers today is a bit different, Chamberlain and Mane, and as a striker we find Origi. He played last time just some minutes, so we said that he must give him also more minutes to prove himself, because for more than, we can say, 10 matches or 20 matches he didn't play. We didn't see him, so he must show himself, but not in this kind of matches. Liverpool is suffering, so they need to prove themselves. They need to win the games. He needs also, I'm talking about club, to start with the main lineup, and after he can change, he can choose who the ones who want to play, who the ones to be as substitutions. He must start with the main lineup that we know all over, so they can win from the beginning. They need to score at least 2 goals in the first half. Then in the second half, he can give the chance to Origi. He can start with Firmino, Salah, and Mane. We know this trio. They play together. They just need concentration. They just need to work a little bit together again to be like before, so they will work and they will score many goals. Same for the mid side. If we talk about the lineup that we know already, because the Liverpool are in a hurry right now. They need to be in the first position, but they can with this type of performance. So the match was very difficult for Liverpool's team because so many problems. We talk about the performance of many players, lack of games. We talk about Shaqiri, we talk about Origi, lack of games for these two players. They can't play together with the other teams. They can work together with them to win because they look for themselves. They look for the game. They look for the ball. They look for goals, to score the goals and to show themselves that they deserve also to be one of the first team players. But this doesn't work with the game because the club wants a victory. He doesn't want anyone to show him that he's better or he's lower. But he knows already, because he knows already that the players who deserve to play in the first team are this one and this one and this one. And he knows the others who deserve to be in the bench are this and this and this and this. This is clear for him, but he is suffering also. We saw him in the match. He was suffering, always he's nervous, always crying, not as always. Especially in the end of the first half, he was a little bit in a conflict with the other coach, and he was crying, and something is happening inside the Liverpool team, and this is the result. We saw them losing the game in the end because of just an error. Burnley, really, we can say we congratulate them because they really made Liverpool to be in their place. They blocked them. Even many chances and all over the game, Liverpool could score because Burnley have a goalkeeper. Pope was very nice. Defense also, the defense line was nice. Even the Liverpool's quick players, they were so quick. They did everything, but the finishing was the points for Liverpool's player. That's what's happened, why they didn't score. They got so many problems. They must work together to fix this because they are in the middle of the season, so they need to do that to achieve the other points. So they were slow. This is one of the points that I noted here in my paper. Liverpool players were nervous. Yeah, we saw that in the match. Liverpool are suffering. We can say from the number of the matches that they are playing. But we talk about all the teams. They are also playing so many matches. So we can say that this is a point. We will not discuss this point. We are discussing also about the first position because always the club is thinking about who is in the first position. Manchester, Leicester. So we need to be in the first position. No, relax, Mr. Club. They need to relax. They need to think a lot about their position first and about their performance so they can be in the first position if they want. But they must work. They must work to win and to get victories. Sometimes we can say the decision of Mr. Club is bad. That's what happened today. He picked some players. They must not be in the first lineup. Shaqiri, Origi, maybe also Matip. He must be in the first lineup. He must wait until the second half because we talk about Matip. He was absent in the past game, so he needs to be in the game step by step. He's still, maybe we can say his brain is still outside, he's still suffering or something like that. So the attack or the strikers of Liverpool, they miss many chances. They miss many the balls in the box. So something is happening. So this is also one of the reasons why Liverpool didn't get the victory in this game. The coherence in the game, we don't talk about this because players of Liverpool are playing alone. You can say sometimes Origi in this part, sometimes Salah when he entered into the pitch, Salah, you can say he added something to the game, but he needs something else. He needs another player who understands Salah. Maybe Salah, you want to show to Jurgen Klopp also that he deserves to be always in the first lineup, to not make him waiting in the bench. So he needs to be always in the first position, in the first square, because Liverpool need a captain. Liverpool, they need a person who can get them into the victory, like what happened in the past year. Also, when they got the Champions League or also the Premier League, we can say that Liverpool are always strong. They do everything and just easily. But this year they suffer. We talk about all the teams all over the world. They are suffering always. You cannot always stay on the top. The worst thing is when you are in the top. You can get into the top, but the worst thing is, and the hardest thing is how to stay there. Especially when you are in Premier League. Talk about Manchester, talk about City, talk about the Leicester City, Tottenham, Arsenal, many teams. They are all focusing on you. So you need to play also good, to be like you and to be the first, to be better than you. So you need to do the same work. You need always to work together. This is the spirit of the team. Talk about the spirit of the team. Origi, to start with Origi, we can say is the worst choice for Klopp. The style that Burnley used to make the players of Liverpool boring. It's especially to not let them play as they want, to make the spaces all crowded. We can say they didn't give them the space. They didn't give them the chance to know how to play, to show them their way to play. They really blocked everything. We saw that always the 2 points in Liverpool, Robertson and Arnold. This day we can say they didn't play well. They really were one of the, can say we just can talk about their medium level in this game. They didn't give any advantages to Liverpool to win this match. Salah and Firmino, they were absent in the first half, so Liverpool suffered. Liverpool didn't find the way to play. Burnley, they were making a pressure on the person or on the player who owns the ball. When we saw sometimes the ball in the middle, in the mid side, we talk about many players of Burnley who are running out after the players. As I said, they don't give them the space, they don't give them the chance to play and to show them their play. This is the way how to block Liverpool. Maybe today Burnley showed the world, showed the other teams how to play against Liverpool, especially inside the Anfield. Pope Harris, the goalkeeper was nice. He was one of the brilliant points, one of the brilliant parts. He helped Burnley really, because he blocked the many chances of Liverpool, many balls from Salah, from Mane, from Firmino, from Minamino. Many chances. Really, he helped them, and he deserves to be the man of the match. Also, Alisson, we talk about this goalkeeper. He helped also Liverpool because he got many saves. He saved Liverpool in some hard positions, in some hard situations. He really deserved also to be one of the men of the match, but Poppy is better than him in this match. Liverpool, after Salah enters into the pitch, they need the finishing. The finishing is the most important thing in football. If you are playing, you are dominating the ball for, we can say, all over the 90 minutes, and we talk about the possession of 70 or 80%, but you don't have the finishing speciality, so you don't do nothing. You need the finishing point to be worked. You must work on this because you are constructing the game from the position of the goalkeeper after the defense and in the mid side, and after you need the finishing where in the attacking position. Strikers must be strong, must know how to finish the ball and to score the goals. If you have 10 chances and you must at least score 3 or 4, 10 you must at least score 3 or 4 goals. If not, you will lose in the end, because if you miss the balls in the end, you will concede a goal. This is one of the rules in football. The concentration, we talk about Liverpool's players in this game. Lack of concentration also made them to lose this game. And we don't forget also to talk about the strength of the players and the spirit which was together of the players of Burnley. This is why they won the game. They deserve the game, because even they were defending, they were also looking for a counter-attack to score a goal, and they got it. So they got a penalty, and after that they scored it by bonus. 438 minutes Liverpool didn't score in the Premier League. Sorry, before I said 600, it's 438 minutes. And since the 2017, Liverpool didn't lose at the Anfield. Poppy and the defenders were one of the brilliant players in this game. Alisson also saved Liverpool. The mental level, they must be also worked. Liverpool mentally are all died. They must forget that they won the Champions League. They must forget that they won the Premier League. They must forget that they won titles. They must believe that they are playing in another era, in another season. A lot of players in different teams came this summer, so we need to just show them that Liverpool is another version. You must forget. This is what happened to Barcelona before. They won many titles with Guardiola, and after that, they believed that they are the best in the world. But they forgot that the teams are always advancing. The teams are always making advance. We can say you must always work step by step. Even you won many titles, you don't say always that I am the best, I am the champion. You are in the top, but you must work harder to stay in the top. This was one of the points that Liverpool must fix to be also back again. We need this team to be back. We are suffering to watch the Liverpool's games and to watch Liverpool matches like this. Really, they are boring matches. They don't do nothing. They just walk in and running and passing the balls randomly, not like what we are addicted to. We are addicted to this team because it's really a wonderful team, but they need to fix many things to be back again. This is what we have concerning this match, and sorry if the video is a bit longer, because really if you want to discuss about the match of Liverpool, you need a lot of times because there are many points they must be discussed. Have a nice time, and don't forget to subscribe into my channel, and also don't forget to share to your friends and like the video, and also give me your opinion about the loss of Liverpool after almost 4 years at the Anfield. Have a nice time. Ciao.
الاعجاب بالفيديو والاشتراك في القناة تشجيعا لنا لنستمر بنشر المزيد إن شاء الله.